So my research is an examination of practices and cultures of care in infant toddler classrooms. And this really comes from, seeing the division of education and care that's happening in early childhood right now, and recognizing that a lot of resources are heading towards the education component, but not a lot of resources, and honestly not a lot of consideration is being given to the care and the emotional and physical needs of the children. And those are often viewed as less important or less worthy of consideration, or sort of just like a side project maybe from the real work, quote unquote, real work of education. So I'm hoping to examine the culture and practices of care in the infant toddler classrooms, really look at what does care look like, what does it feel like to the children and to the teachers, and through this work, lifting up care as something that's worthy of consideration and examination in the intellectual community. A common thing for any individual who has been, marginalized, or the importance of their work has been undervalued, is we try and reclaim that power by saying, well, we're more important than this other thing. And realistically, we should be challenging the structures and systems that devalue our work in the first place, not those that are further devalued under us.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I'm hoping to do through this work, is to advocate for care as an important concept, a valuable and intellectually challenging concept that isn't extra and on top of education. It is integral to the process. A challenge to teachers to stop advocating to be differentiated from grandparents and babysitters and other informal caregivers, recognizing that we should be allying with those people. It's not that their work is lesser than ours, and we don't need to elevate our work by subordinating the importance of their work, but we need to be coming together as a care community to say, how are we all supporting the children? I think just logistically, it's very helpful to have a center that I can come in and conduct my research in. I don't have to go through gatekeepers within the community. If I were trying to do my research in a public school setting, there would be a lot of red tape that I'd have to go through. So that makes it less challenging for me to complete my research in a timely manner. But I think more importantly to me personally, this work is going to be based in feminist theory of research, which really advocates for reciprocal relationships between the researcher and the participants, and a level of respect and understanding and just relationship that exists there. And I don't think that had I not been embedded in the Early Learning Center this current year as a graduate assistant, it would have been very difficult for me to form the relationships that I now have that will allow me to conduct research in what I consider to be an ethical way.